Hey Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading. How you doing? Nice to see you. You look great. Thank you for coming to my channel. So if you're coming here and you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. It's you that holds the door open for everybody else. If you are new and you haven't been here before, welcome. I hope that you'll enjoy watching some of the videos on the site. You know, time is fluid, not linear, so there could be something on the site that I've done months ago that may resonate with you today. So if you are brand new, I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button, that you'll give me a thumbs up on one of my videos, and that you will share with somebody that you found this site that resonates with you. So thanks for coming by. So I'm here to do a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Virgo. And Virgo, I'm here with the Divine Energy Oracle. We are going to pick 3 cards from the Divine Energy Oracle for the overall energy for the reading, and then we are going to go in with the Light Seers Tarot. We are going to use that for the main reading, and then we're going to clarify with the Universal Celtic Tarot. And so let's get started, right? So, Spirit, if I could please have 3 cards for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Overall energy for this reading for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, please. Whew. Of course it's going to fall way over there. All right. Here's one. I've been flipping tonight, Virgo. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. That's too many, please. I need 2 more cards. Oh, good God. There we go. Okay. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for Virgo. 2 more cards for Virgo, please. It's a lot of shuffling. 2 more cards for Virgo. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pull the camera down so you can watch the cards, and we will chat again at the end of the video. Okay, bye. There we go. All right, so we're going to move you around just a little bit here. Try not to get seasick. I just want to give you the best view. There we go. Okay, so the energy that we got for the overall, put these glasses on here. We've got nurture yourself first, which is such good advice. Nurture yourself first. I always say drink from your own cup first and then offer it to others, because if you are not full, you don't have anything to offer to someone else. So nurture yourself first, Virgo, and then make sure that, you know, when you have left over, that you can share it with others. Choose friends wisely. Gosh, you guys, this is so very important. When you don't choose your friends wisely, you end up with vampires, right? You end up with energy vampires, people who just take and take and take, not only of your energy, but your time. They take of, you know, sometimes money. They just keep taking, and they don't have any intention of giving back. So please be careful with who you call your friend. I have so many acquaintances, you guys. I know so many people, but I call very few of them my friend. Very small group of friends. And then just do what you love. And if that means that you have to change the job that you're in order to find out what it is that you love, do that thing. And if you maybe have to work at the job that you're at because it pays well, then find your thing, the thing that you love, and do it as a side gig. I did that, and guess what? It became my full-time gig. So you can manifest yourself anywhere, in and out of anything, really. Okay, so now we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot, and we are going to draw 9 cards for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let me just shuffle a little here. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo. Great. Let's cut these. All right, we need 9 cards, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the first half of July 2020, Virgo. And we start with you, Virgo. We start with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles being Earth energy, right? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Now we need 8 more cards, please. 8 more cards for this reading. Wow, you're going to throw them all at me, are you? Well, we'll start with this one on the bottom because it came first. There's 1. Let's face up. There's 2. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. There we go. All right. So we ended up with the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. And the energy we're dealing with at the bottom here is the Ace of Cups. So you could possibly be either just getting to know someone that you just met. You've fallen in love, I think, Virgo. That you've fallen in love with someone that, is, I'm not going to say someone you just met last week, but someone you've been getting to know over a period of time. And I think that you have just fallen in love with this person. Yeah, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here, and so we've got the 2 of Cups here as well. So, yeah, I have a feeling that you are this energy right there, starting off the reading. Now, we go past, present, future. We can also go past, present, future. I like to start at the center of everything because everything that's going on here, this is the heart of the matter, and that is the Hanged Man. So Virgo, we all know that you are the analytical, breaking down everything to the lowest common denominator. You want to get right to the nitty-gritty. You want to systematically break things down. I have to tell you that I have a friend who is a Virgo, and it is incredible watching him in a group of people that he's never met before. He walks into that group of people, scopes them out, as a Virgo will, listens to a little bit of their stories, and then one by one he just approaches them, finds out, breaks them down, finds out what they're made of, finds out what their favorite thing is, and all of a sudden they're having conversation about something that he didn't know 5 minutes ago. So this Virgo here is all about the Hanged Man card. Now, the Hanged Man card is a major arcana card, something you cannot change. You will be going into the Hanged Man at some point in the current energy, and the Hanged Man is exactly what the Virgo does. It's either the Hermit or the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is, trying to see something from a different perspective, breaking it down many ways to try and find the answer that is right for you. So going forward, yeah, we have you here as the Queen of Pentacle energy. So she is someone who is financially stable. She's quite stable in her life. She's very charitable. So I feel like that you're in a pretty good place in your life right now financially. And I also feel like you're probably, pretty good at listening to your gut instinct, because I see that her eyes are closed here, which tells me that she's not really seeing what's coming at her, but she's feeling it, the vibrations from the ground, right? She is carrying a pentacle here, so she could possibly be holding a pentacle, waiting for someone to come forward so she can offer them that pentacle and start a new life with them. And then we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about, it could be about moving, definitely could be about moving from one place to another physically, but swords are all about, communication and connection. It's all about moving from the chaos to the calm in your mind. So there were things that, communications and connections that you've had in the past haven't been good, and you've decided to choose happiness. You've decided that you're going to choose to be aware and to be deliberately living your life differently, that you're choosing to move away from those connections and communications that were not good for you, and you've decided to move to a place of calm. And I feel as though that makes you feel as though you are connected to someone or something. It could be spirit, it could be another person. Nonetheless, I believe that your decision to make this reality, going from the chaos to the calm here. I believe that you have created this. You created the connection to spirit because you have decided to follow the path. You've decided to heal yourself. You've also decided that you have dreams and wishes and hopes that need to be fulfilled. And in order to be able to fulfill those dreams, you not only need to be connected to spirit, but you also need to be connected to your person. Now that is the card of Aquarius. So we could be dealing with an Aquarius. We also could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We also could be dealing with earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Tower. So the Tower here, Scorpionic energy. I see in the current energy that there is something coming up that is going to, change maybe your trajectory. It's going to change the way you live your life, the way you live in this world. So the Tower, just want to let you know that the Tower isn't always bad. It's like, winning the lottery is a Tower. Getting in a fender bender is a Tower. Meeting someone who you've decided is your soulmate, and that is your Tower, because you might be in a marriage that you thought that you were with your person, and all of a sudden this other person shows up, and for sure, for a fact, in your gut that is your person. So your person could also be a Scorpio. Then you moved into the Hangman position because this Tower has shaken you, right? So it shook you, it pushed the Tower to the ground because it was on false foundation. It needs to be built up again. And then you go into the Hanged Man, and you're trying to see things from a different perspective. How do I rebuild? What do I do now? Now that this relationship is lost, now that I've lost my job, now that I've won the lottery, now that, whatever it is, what do I do now? How do I live differently in the world now? Well, first of all, you're going to go into the Hanged Man. You're going to look at everything from a different perspective, right? You're going to find a different perspective to look at things from. But I think ultimately who the person is that's going to help you clean up the Tower is someone who is coming toward you, and you never expected that you would ever have these emotional feelings for anyone ever again. So I have a feeling the Tower came, it shook you down, the marriage is over, the union, whatever it was, and here we are with this person just dropping into your life. You started to heal, right? You started to heal right here, and perhaps started manifesting, whether you knew it or not, and your heart chakra became open. So as you were healing, now you've got this person just dropping into your life, and you're falling in love with this person, and you know that this person is kind and lovely and warm. The Page of Cups could mean that you guys have an age difference. You could be younger than them, or they could be younger than you. There's an age difference between you, but nonetheless, you are now is the time that you are emotionally available. So you're going to take the offer of the person who drops into your life. The Page of Cups also, the person you're dealing with could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because those are cups, right? This is a page, and that means that the person, you could be younger than your person, or they could be younger than you. One of you is in the learning stages of romance and emotional love. And then the future here, I see you as being a business owner. So if you are working for someone right now, I don't think it's going to be for that much longer, actually. I think that you have some sort of a viable skill that you can make into some sort of a business. So I feel as though this Tower may have been to do with a relationship, because I see you here as, Spirit is saying this person is now single. And when I hear now single, I mean that means that you were in a union before. I think, though, that this person here is a new person. I don't believe this is the past person. So the Nine of Pentacles is about being abundant, having your own business, taking care of yourself, taking care of your bills, not really needing anyone, but kind of wanting someone, right? I feel as though in the past you've been through a relationship that's made you very defensive in love. Actions people have taken against you. Maybe you were in a union that broke, and this union then ended up with people name calling and, taking passionate action against you. But I think that you are the one who rose above it all. you rose above it all and decided that you weren't going to stoop to their level and you weren't going to engage in the way that they were trying to engage with you. Nonetheless, when you did become single, that left you with a lot of opportunity. So opportunities are, coming at you, but it also can be confusion, because when you have so many opportunities coming toward you, it really is hard sometimes to make a decision. You can see he's like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. We've got snakes here, we've got ladders here. He is ready to pick a cup, but he's not exactly sure where he wants to put his emotion. All right, so let's do some clarifications here, figure out what's going on here. Now, I'm going to read it this way too, and I do see that the Queen of Pentacles being earth energy, who is abundant. We talked about her characteristics, and that she is feeling this tower coming, or she felt this tower coming, and she knew that she was going to be single. So I think that you were in some sort of a union that ended up breaking down, but you felt it coming for quite some time. Moving away from the chaos to the calm, and that required you looking at things from a different perspective and taking the higher ground, because the person that you were with was into character assassination. They kind of made you feel like you were not it and so you ended up having to nurture yourself first before you could get back into the game. It is the Seven of Cups that kind of saved you, because you didn't realize, I think in the midst of this relationship that broke down, you didn't realize how really, how can I say, what a commodity you were. You didn't realize what a commodity you were, Virgo, and that you are fun and kind and attractive, and that people really just enjoy being around you. You are this loving person that does deserve having a lot of options. All right, let's look at some clarification here. The Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Oh, okay. Let's push these over here. Queen of Pentacles is here because, you were in love. You were in love with someone who was also emotionally in love with you, and someone who maybe you guys had a child, and maybe you decided that you were going to stay in that relationship because it was financially stable, and that you did want to stay in it for the kids. You wanted to be able to show the children that you can get over problems that sometimes seem bigger than you, but I don't think it worked, because the rest of the story here tells me that it didn't. Why is the Six of Swords here, please? Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here, please? Six of Swords is here because you have manifested it. You've decided that you are going to deliberately and intelligently live your life, and that you're going to choose happiness every day. You're going to manifest your happiness, and you were tired of feeling out of control, so you took control by manifesting what you wanted. And what you wanted is your hopes, wishes, and dreams. Yeah, you want the Ten of Cups. You wanted the Ten of Cups with somebody, right? And you wanted to take that opportunity before it was gone. So you decided to abide by your person, and you said, okay, fine, let's break this union then. And so the Tower came, and it threw you into the Hanged Man position, and we already know that because that's at the center of everything, right? Why is the Hanged Man here? The Hanged Man is here because of the Knight of Wands. So you found someone to be passionate with. So you looked at it from all perspectives and thought, you know what, it's time for me to get out and date. It's time for me to mend my heart and to meet other people, and perhaps you'll find someone who's passionate about you or you about them. And it took a lot for you to do that. It's a strength, it's major arcana. You didn't have a choice in that, of course, but it took you a lot because you had been with your person for some time, and it is scary getting out of a relationship, but you really did want success with the Six of Wands. You just wanted success in finding love with somebody, and so someone you could really talk to that was smart, educated, someone who really had a lot to say to you, good conversation, talking for hours. And this person, I believe, is the person that you have the large age gap with. And the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Page of Cups is here because of the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, you didn't mind being alone at first, but then it got to be a bit much. It got to be boring to be alone, and you decided that you were maybe just going to put yourself out there and see what was going to come up. Yeah, you ended up with finding someone really wonderful. The sun decided to, you know, the universe sent the sun to you so you could see a little further into the future, and so you could, you know, level up, so you could grow under the sun. This relationship with this person with the large age gap is a person who really is lovely, and they have a beautiful, buttery, sunny sort of disposition, and they're really kind, very different from the place you came from. Knight of Pentacles is here saying that, yeah, you took the pentacle into them and said, hey, you know what, I can't let you go because you are something different and something special. Sorry guys, I've boxed some cards here. There we go. So why is the Nine of Pentacles here? God. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please? Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Okay, we've got one here. Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is because you worked really hard. You worked really hard to, you know, in being single was hard for you. You worked really hard towards that, and then you decided to work really hard. And in the future, I think that you're going to decide to have your own business rather than work for someone else. Why is the Seven of Wands here, please? Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is here because of the Three of Swords. You were tired of being up in your head thinking about all the things, all the actions people had taken against you, the things that they had said to you. You were tired of feeling like not enough. So you decided that you were going to rise above it all, and you were going to take your energy out, and you were going to make some opportunities for yourself. What else though do we have for the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands, please? Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. So yeah, you didn't, in this energy here, that you have decided that although you had been trapped and you felt as though you were trapped, even though you weren't up in your mind, that you've decided that you're going to move on. You're going to decide not to be defensive with the things that are said to you. And yeah, you're going to do the right thing. So Hierophant is here. You're actually looking for not only to do the right thing, but you're looking for someone who may be spiritual like you. Maybe you guys are the same religion, or maybe you just have the same sort of path in life. That person, you're looking for someone else that you might marry and continue on life with here. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Seven of Cups here shows you as having a lot of opportunity, but waiting to take the right opportunity. You're not going to jump on it this time. You're just going to wait, hang back, and take the right opportunity. Why else is the Seven of Cups here, please? Seven of Cups is here because the Five of Cups, you know, you're looking back nostalgically, thinking of, you know, looking back and wondering if there's anything left there in that relationship, and there just isn't. But going forward, it looks like you will have some sort of a solid, firm foundation. You have decided to move from the chaos to the calm, and deciding to have a different relationship than you had throws you into a tower, because you don't know how to be that way, Virgo. You don't know how to live with anyone else, or to date. It's been so long since you dated, and now you're single, and you're you know, it throws you into a tower because you're learning how to be a different way in the world, and sometimes it was, at points it was just too much. Tower is clarified by the Page of Wands. So someone who has a bigger age difference with you, that person became very passionate, and you guys ended up, you know, dating, falling in love, I believe, you know, falling in love. Two of Cups. Maybe they are, in fact, your soulmate, and you're still feeling a little bit defensive. That's off the bottom of the deck. But nonetheless, I think you're going to go forward with this person. I'm just going to see if there's any other advice for you here. Any other advice for Virgo? Tune out distractions. So if you do have someone on the sidelines telling you that you can't have this person that you've met just because of, you know, if there is a big age gap or something like that, you need to tune those people out, because you need to move forward and get what is yours. You need to move forward and get back on the path that you should have been on all along. Give me one card, please, for Virgo. Okay, you'll give me two. I'll take two. We have surrender your need to always be right. I think I know a lot of people, including me, who could take that advice. Give others the gift of letting them be right. By yielding, not rigid, this will help resolve conflicts and improve relationships. So if you don't want to get what you always got, don't do what you always did. If you're a right fighter and you were in your last relationship and that broke you up, or if you feel as though you could never sort of win an argument, maybe it's time to put that aside and decide that, you know, you don't really need to win an argument. Surrender frustration, which goes right along with this card here, surrender to being right. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And I believe these two things go together. All right. Turn you this way so I can sense more. Oops. You don't need to look at my ceiling fan. All right. So yeah, that's your reading, Virgo. Interesting, very interesting. So it looks like you may have come out of a relationship or something like that recently. Maybe not recently. Well, yeah, I guess recently. And yeah, you've met somebody else, and good for you. You know what? It doesn't have to be a repeat, right? You don't have to repeat everything you did in your other relationship. You can move forward and do things differently than you did in the last relationship. So work on that, working on seeing things from a different perspective. And if you were a right fighter, get that off the table. It never works. It never works. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.